Hey y'all, today I want to talk about a series that's been getting a lot of attention this season of fall 2020. That, my friends, is Jujutsu Kaisen, a series where the MC eats a devil fruit, loves Jennifer Lawrence, and where characters get chased by Mike Wazowski. Today I'll be giving a first impressions of the manga up to chapter 31, which is the Verse Mojito arc. And all I could say is, your boy's hooked as much as the high school girls are to this handsome K-pop looking mofo. So without any further ado, hit that intro. Now, what exactly is Jujutsu Kaisen about? It's about a teenage boy named Yuji Itadori who merged with the King of Curses, Sukuna, after eating coronavirus itself. Shortly after merging with what's pretty much the main last boss of the story, the shaman higher-ups decide to recruit Itadori to find all 20 fingers of Sukuna so that they could ultimately kill the King of Curses. So Itadori's journey of shamans begins. He gets enrolled into Tokyo Metropolitan Curse Technical College. Try to say that 5 times really quickly. He meets up with fellow first years Nobara and Megumi, and it's Naruto all over again. Psych! Nah, honestly though, I was so close to dropping the series at the beginning, and it's because firstly, I wasn't a big fan of the main MC, Nobara. I don't know. Something really irks me when a female character just violently hits the main MC for no reason at all. I feel like it adds nothing to the story, and it's a pretty overplayed cliche. And talking about cliches, there is nothing more powerful against a shonen main MC than a one-liner from a middle-aged Japanese woman saying in tears, "Please save my son." According to my shonen database, that's a one-shot, one-kill every single time. And of course, after hearing that, Itadori finds himself in a predicament and even getting his whole crew in the worst case scenario. I don't really care too much about characters like Nobara, but why did they have to kill the doggy? Guys, why is it whenever a dog dies in a manga or anime series, it feels like a major anime death? Anyways, just before I started to lose interest in the story and even thinking about dropping it, they deadass killed Itadori in chapter 9. Megumi deadass casted a spell like Overlord's Ain's 9th tier grasp heart move and killed Itadori. I was like, and I had to keep reading this. Of course, they didn't actually kill off Itadori from the series, but what ended up happening was Itadori had to sign a life contract with Sukuna. Sukuna had 2 conditions for Itadori. Number 1, whenever Sukuna yells open pledge, Itadori needs to give up his body for 1 minute. And number 2, Itadori needs to forget about the pack itself. Obviously, Itadori didn't even have a chance to respond, and the next thing you know, our boy is alive. And I'm like, yo, this series just got 10 times more interesting. I thought this series was going to go to the route of the MC beating superior and much stronger villains on some corny ass shit, like In the Name of Friendship, or In the Name of a Promise I Made with My Dead Mother on her deathbed at the Tokyo Metropolitan Hospital at 3:53 p.m. January 2nd, 2005. Nah son, my boy Itadori got his ass beat in every way possible. Hands chopped off, head chopped off, and even getting sucker punched by Knuckles himself. And the fact that his ass gets saved by the main villain living inside of him, I'm like, this plotline is very, very interesting and pretty unique. But what was the main thing that really kept me around was hands down the character. Firstly, I want to talk about Gojo Sensei. Like, look at this sexy motherfucker. He got the face of a pretty boy BTS K-pop star, but at the same time, he can one-shot, one-kill you like Thanos. Mama, there goes that man. I don't know why, but I just love a character that gives no fucks and could eliminate you and the next 5 generations of her family without even lifting a finger. Now, even though Gojo Sensei is amazing, I love the character Nanami 10 times more. Like, look at this dude, man. He is done with people's shits, and that is my type of dude. Nanami with that Spy Kid glasses and vanquishing thoughts with a JoJo pose. It brings me tears of joy every single time. I mean, he even got the best quotes, such as, "What I learned from being at Magic College was that shamans are shit." Please frame that and send it to me for Christmas. The next thing I want to talk about is one of the main first bosses, which is Mojito. This dude is one sick man. I mean, for fun, he loves experimenting on shrinking humans and also blowing them up, like that one baby from Spirited Away. Bro, and how he manipulated characters like Junpei like some kind of cult leader, it was on some next level shit. Junpei had a pretty f***ed high school experience. Like, students will force him to eat cockroaches, burn his forehead with cigarettes, and try to #MeToo him. Mojito took advantage of this pain and planted the poisonous seed of there is no such thing as value or weight to life. However, Itadori tried to intervene and tried to recruit Junpei to Cursed Technical School. And just right before Junpei converts, Mojito purposely plants a Sukuna finger at his home, and a curse shows up, killing his beautiful mom. First a dog, now a beautiful anime mom. There's just so much my heart could take. Then Mojito shows up and air quote comforts Junpei by telling him that it's his classmate's fault. Naturally, this changed him from a Rotten Tomato movie critic into a school shooter. Hey, I'm not even gonna lie though, seeing my man bitch slap this one fuckboy was mad satisfying. But after all of this, and even with Itadori pleading with him one more time to stop what he's doing and join him at Cursed Technical School, Mojito shows up and kills Junpei anyway. And what messed me up is the author showed an alternate universe of attending the Cursed Technical School as a normal student right before he got killed. So the last thing I kind of want to talk about is the problems I had with the series. And mostly those problems centered around typical shonen cliches, such as Itadori yelling some shonen hero one-liners such as, "I'm going to save everybody," or "I don't want to kill." I'm like, really fam? Does Nobara have to hammer some nails in her head for you to wake up to reality? However, these cliches get blown out of the water whenever Sukuna possesses Itadori's body and proceeds to slice his foes into pepperoni slices and even rips out Mojito's shoulders with barely raising 2 fingers. My second pet peeve is when enemies get away at the absolute last second. Like with Mike Wazowski, he deadass lost his whole body, and before Gojo Sensei could squash his head, you deadass got Takashi Murakami shooting out flowers and shit, and grabbing Wazowski's head and dashing off like a goddamn ostrich. Like, how obnoxious could this plot armor get? And don't even get me started how Mojito escaped. That was on some bullshit. So yeah, closing thoughts. I really think Jujutsu Kaisen is going to be Shonen Jump's next big 3. It has so much potential with a very well structured story and captivating characters. It's a type of story that really keeps you on your toes. And especially with the anime coming out, this series' popularity is going to skyrocket even more. So yeah, let's pray for this series' a success so that we could get like 100 more anime episodes in the future. Also, like, share, and subscribe. And if you don't, Mojito gonna turn you into Jabba the Gut. Thank you guys, love you, see you guys next week. Peace out.